Harley Davidson is an American icon, and so is Babe Ruth. The baseball giant was born on this day 119 years ago. Today is the last chance to buy one of the most famous pieces of sports history. Michelle Miller looks at how one baseball still captures Babe Ruth's legend.
Oh, there it is.
The history of this baseball reads like a fairy tale. In 1926, 11-year-old Johnny Sylvester of New Jersey was injured after a horse kicked him in the head.
From this, a very serious condition developed called osteomyelitis, which is a deterioration and infection of the bone.
Doctors thought Johnny might not survive. Through family connections, word got out to the two World Series teams, the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. Each team sent Johnny an autographed baseball, but it was a message from Yankee great Babe Ruth that got all the attention.
When Babe Ruth got the baseball, he promised to knock a homer, and he wrote it on the ball.
And the Babe delivered in a big way. He hit 3 homers that day, and just like that, Johnny Sylvester started to get better.
That was Babe Ruth.
Andrew Lilley is Johnny Sylvester's great-nephew and producer of a documentary called I'll Knock a Homer for You.
No one would be talking about this if Babe Ruth never hit the home run for Johnny. And even if he had hit the home run and Johnny never got better, no one would be talking about this.
In reality, what helped him through?
I have no doubt in my mind Babe Ruth played a big role in this.
After the series, the Babe visited Johnny as he recovered. Years later, when Ruth was sick with cancer, Johnny Sylvester would return the favor and visit the dying Yankee.
A homer.
Today, the story is making news again, as that original signed ball is now up for auction.
A single signed Babe Ruth baseball in just fair condition is still $3,000-$4,000.
Okay, so...
And it could go up to $300,000-$400,000 if it's perfect.
So when it's attached to a story that's this iconic?
If you were able to have George Washington's axe, which was, not a real story, that would be great. But this ball is a true story.
So what are you expecting to get?
Nothing would surprise me. It belongs in the Smithsonian.
For CBS This Morning, Michelle Miller, Little Falls, New Jersey.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, signed memorabilia is great, but this has a heartwarming story about it as they tried to help a little boy and the relationship between the two of them.
So put it in the Smithsonian.
I
was thinking that too. That's where it should be. I'm just glad that it still exists.
Right.
That you can still look at and touch it. That's
and
nice.
A nice connection between a great sports figure and a fan.
That's right.
Yeah.